What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on my video, smash my like button, sub to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86 TV. You got a breakdown or a prediction that you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Don't forget about our live shows. You can catch me live every Wednesday and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get it popping and get into our video. And today, Demetrius Andrade needs to quit talking about the whole Zach Parker, John Ryder, Canelo Alvarez situation because he's just exposing himself, bro. He just exposed himself. We just gave him credit, and I'm going to continue to give him credit because on the side of calling out Jamal Charlo, on the side of calling out the Benavidez Caleb Plant winner, those are all big fights for him. Those would all represent the stiffest test and best competition that he could fight at this point in his career, and they easy fights to make. But continuing to speak on the Canelo Alvarez, John Ryder, Zach Parker shit, it just making them look bad, bro. It just making them look bad, and it just is what it is with that shit, man. So this is what he had to say, right? So first they was asking him about Zach Parker, and he says, "You got people that are smart. You got people that just like don't really know what they're talking about. You got fight fans that's just oblivious to things. I'm not gonna go fight over in this guy's country for $150,000 when we were supposed to fight the first time. I was supposed to make 1 point something million. Due to injury, I just needed some more time. Just felt like if it would have happened to somebody else, that's just not happening." Okay. Then he speaks on Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder. He says, "Just more bullshit, bro. That's just what it is. Just another easy fight, another situation for him to go in and say, I'm fighting the best, but come on, he's not the best." Then he says, nah, I did my thing. I did my Rocky Balboa shit. I'm going to rely on chasing down Canelo when Canelo don't want to do it. He'd rather fight John Ryder. Then he says, I know the truth. You can't even ask Canelo questions because you can't have interviews with him. You can't give him real backlash because you'll never speak to him. I understand. It's business for everybody. Everybody wants conversation with people, but if you mention Demetrius Andrade, there's no conversation, there's no questions. Of course, he's the worst of options when you have Jamal Charlo, when you have Demetrius Andrade, when you've got the rematch with Bivol, when you've got other champions, David Morrell, in the same weight class as him. You sound like a Canelo fan over there. You'd rather see him fight John Ryder than Charlo because he's inactive. What kind of excuse is that? And then he's going on. That was him going back and forth with the guys over there on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to them. It sounds like they did a great interview. Look, man, this is why I think he need to leave the Canelo John Ryder shit alone. Because you could have been John Ryder, bro. How did John Ryder get his shot at Canelo? This is why, like, the casual fan shit, like the shit that these fighters say, they gotta be careful because some of us pay very close attention to boxing. The only reason John Ryder is getting the opportunity at Canelo Alvarez is because John Ryder defeated who? Zach Parker. How John Ryder fought Zach Parker and defeated him to put himself in position to fight Canelo Alvarez. Why? Because Demetrius Andrade wouldn't go over to Zach Parker's country and fight him for less money. John Ryder wouldn't even be in position to get the Canelo fight had Demetrius Andrade fought Zach Parker for the WBO interim title and made himself the mandatory for Canelo's WBO belt. That would have given him leverage to force the fight or force Canelo to vacate. And to act like that's not true or to act oblivious to that situation makes no sense. Now, he went and put himself in what he felt like was a better position. He wanted more money for his next fight. I assume he's getting more than $150,000 to fight Damon Nicholson. But Canelo's only fighting John Ryder because John Ryder took your spot. That spot was yours, fam. The WBO even pushed the fight back for you, dog. They was even like, look, man, you injured, cool, we'll push it back. Now, the purse bid was way lower because interest in the fight lost, but if the eye on the prize, if the goal was really to get undisputed at 168 pounds, if the goal was really to get Canelo Alvarez, don't you get in position for that by becoming his mandatory? Because you know they didn't want to negotiate with you. You know when you was just trying to make the fight on your own volition, we saw what happened to you over there on the zone. So what's the next thing that you can do? Make yourself his mandatory, so he either got to fight you or lay his belts down. He either got to get down or he got to lay down. You didn't do that because you felt like the money with Zach Parker wasn't right. I ain't here to say it was or wasn't right. He felt like $150,000 in a fight against Zach Parker for the opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez. That wasn't good enough for Demetrius Andrade, so he moved how he moved and he did what he did. I love him calling out Charlo. I love him getting in there saying that he won't smoke with all these top guys at 168 pounds that PBC has to offer. I got no knock on that. But to act like there wasn't a better decision to make in terms of trying to get the Canelo fight, bro, you capping, dog. You capping. You say John Ryder is not the best, but John Ryder got that shot because he took the fight that you decided to back out on. There would not have been an Zach Parker versus John Ryder fight if Demetrius Andrade would have fought him. There will be no John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez fight if Demetrius Andrade was the one to beat Zach Parker, because John Ryder wouldn't be in position to fight Canelo, bro. Like, what's so hard about that shit, man? So it's like sometimes when you hear these guys talk, specifically Demetrius Andrade, they put their foot in their mouth and they expose themselves and they make themselves look bad, bro. It really do. There's no way around it. That shit got cap written all over it. If I know that the only reason another fighter is in position is because I pulled out of a fight, how I'm gonna try to shit on that fighter getting the fight when I was in position to get that same fight that they got, bro? You were literally in that position. All you had to do was do what John Ryder decided to do, but you thought you was too good for it, fam. Just accept it and move on, dog. Because every time you talk about Canelo, like, it's all bad, bro. That ship has sailed. At 154, he should have fought you. At 160, he should have fought you. If you still running down on him, bro, then you should have took that Zach Parker fight. But you can't skip out on an opportunity to put yourself in position and then expect people to be on your side with that shit. Nah, man. Let them do what they doing. You got fish to fry, bro. You about to fight in 4-5 days. And then you got big fights with Charlo and all those other guys that PBC got to offer you. You got them big fights on the horizon, bro. They right there for you. And then maybe Canelo will have to come see you. But you can't take a route. You can't take a route and then try to criticize another fighter or another fight when all they did was hop on the road that you decided not to drive down, bro. That's all that happened. You had an opportunity to drive down this road, the Zach Parker road, or drive down the PBC road to go try to make big fights over there. You chose to drive down the PBC road. I commend that because that's where all the smoke is at for you. When you got off the Zach Parker road, John Ryder hopped right on that road, beat Zach Parker, and then boom, he got the Canelo fight. You can't get mad at him. You can't try to down him and say he this, say he that. You could have beat Zach Parker ass and been right there doing your thing. But you decided not to. So I think Demetrius Andrade just needs to accept his new home, be happy over there at the PBC, and bro, they got all really great fights for you. If you run through all them, think about it, bro. If he fights Jamal Charlo at 168 and beats Jamal Charlo, and then he gets the winner of Plant Benavidez and then beats them, and then he gets a David Morrell fight and beats him, bro, ain't nobody care what Canelo got going on no more. You the man at 168, belts or not, bro. Belts or not, bro. You beat that level of competition, you the man at 168. And your market value, the amount that you sell, you know what I'm saying? The type of money that you get to fight, bro, all that shit quantifies, becomes bigger, bro. In the next 2 years, you can become one of the biggest stars in boxing if you run through all these dudes, man. Real shit. And you in position to do so. So focus on that. And then Canelo would have to come see you. He would have to. Other than that, bro, you just kind of, you seeming like you don't really want what's in front of you, bro. Like you still, that revisionist history, trying to go back in time and shit, man. Ain't nobody for that, bro. You pulled out of that fight, bro. Nobody asked you to do that shit. You pulled out of that shit. You could be the WBO interim champion, #1 in the WBO right now, bro. You could be right where John Ryder is right now, but you chose not to fight Zach Parker. Nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. And y'all go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV for breakdowns and predictions. KnockoutBoxing86 at yahoo.com is my email. Live shows Wednesday and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.